Hmm. And we are going live.
Grand Rising, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us this morning. At 9 o'clock a.m., we will close our social media and continue on Zoom only. Join us by getting your Zoom link at elizabethvisionaryconference.org. We'll be there until 10 a.m. You can join us now, and we'll see you in the Elizabeth Zoom room. Today, your hosts are Nawili Griffin, Lillie B., and Ayana Blair. Enjoy.
Good day, Elizabeth. Happy Thursday, day of expansion, Jupiter ruling. Grateful to see and have and participate this day. We have a wonderful, wonderful woman on as our guest. I can't wait for y'all to meet her. Ahene Brown out of DC, the DMV. And I have to heads up, thank Fana for my girl in DC for introducing me to her beloved Ahene. And shout out to my co-host Ayana and to Miss Lillie B, the sunshines in my life, who I've connected with here in Detroit. And so today we're going to start out. Oh, my co-host, would y'all like to chime in and say Grand Rising, great day, please?
Absolutely, Grand Rising. Lillie B is down there taking care of our grandmother right now. But Grand Rising from both of us.
Yes.
Peace. Today is actually my grandfather who passed before or transitioned before I came into the world. Before I was able to meet, before I was able to meet him and things of that nature. So today I will be celebrating his life and things of that nature. I know when people transition before you, there's a reason, but I know if I would have met him, it would have brought a different light into my life, a different perspective from a different grandfather and things like that, a library that I didn't get to meet. So I would like to honor him today. Yes, so I'm just appreciative to have this day. Again, the universe is open and I'm utilizing my energies that I have protecting me right now, and I'm enjoying it. That I do have ancestors and people on my side that I didn't even meet yet. And so I will honor him because I know he's been protecting me before my grandmother transitioned and things like that. I know he was the tough guardian angel.
Absolutely. And tomorrow is also shout out to all the Geminis, all of y'all on the planet, Ahene and to Ayana's Earth Day is tomorrow. My youngest son's Earth Day is tomorrow. Yeah, y'all are some special folks. Hands up to y'all. Y'all got the power of communication down. So I am so grateful to honor and send out respect to you as your Earth Day is celebrated. So without further ado.
Don't forget me, mine's this Saturday.
Who said that? Oh, Fana. Oh, Fana is her Earth Day is Saturday. Oh, Lord. Yes, and Fana is Saturday. So we're just, applauding all y'all and all you bring to the planet. Thank y'all. Y'all. So we're going to start out with a little breath series. And pranayama is taking in the pranic or the chi, the breath from the earth up into our bodies. And the pranayama we're doing today is called Sitali pranayama. It is for cooling, detoxing, also invigorating the body. And it's going to be done through the curled tongue. So we're going to be sticking our tongue out, taking in a breath, and it's a cooling, detoxing, great for women going through those personal summers or those places and spaces where we get a little heated. So it'll be through the curled tongue. We'll inhale, we'll exhale, breathe out through the nostrils. And it said if you can do this 52 times every single day, you will not have any dis-ease or disharmony in your body. The other thing about it is it also, there's something else I was going to say about it. As you're inhaling through the curled tongue, if it starts to taste bitter, say thank you, because that's a reminder we still have room for detoxing. All right. So I want you to sit up comfortably in a chair if you're lying on your back in the bed. If you want to relax your palms, up is receptive, receiving. If you want to ground, place them down. It's up to you. And I want you to close your eyes, focus between the eyebrows at what we call the third eye, our place of intuition, that we vibrate and know that we know that we know. And so I'm going to set my timer. We're going to do it for like maybe a minute or two. Okay, just did a class, just had the timer. Okay, I'll time it in my head. So relaxing our palms either up or down, sticking the tongue out of our mouths. Let's inhale to begin. And remember, the breath goes out through your nostrils.
I got the timer on.
All right, thank you. And inhale through the curled tongue. Exhale through your nostrils. Inhale through the curled tongue. Exhale through your nostrils. And one more time, inhale through the curled tongue. Exhale through your nostrils. And let's breathe in, inhale through your nostrils. And exhale through your nostrils. And let's open our eyes. How was that for y'all?
That is wonderful.
Wonderful, great.
Great.
I'm
Anybody
all
feel-
warm. I can feel everybody's energy. My whole body is warm.
Oh, wonderful. All right, so this morning, I said before each of the shows nowadays, we're going to do a little yoga. And this you could do in the comfort of your bed, your chair. Of course, you know, I'm sitting on the mat or your mat. So what we're going to do is something to help our skin and our pores to breathe. So you're going to stretch your arms up over your head. If you need to bend the elbows, it's okay. Ideally, you want straight arms and keep the palms together. And we're just going to breathe in and out of your nostrils. This is also great for the lymph nodes, and our armpits there. Keeping that lymph fluid flowing, detoxing our blood. And keeping the arms up, breathe in, stretch the palms up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Breathe out. Relax the palms a little bit so they're above your head. And we're going to do a cleansing, detoxing breath. It's called breath of fire or fire breath. And we're going to do it through the mouth because it's a lot easier for most people. It's like a dog that's panting. All right, so we're going to inhale and begin our breath of fire through your mouth. Breathe in, inhale, stretch the arms up. Breathe out, release, let it go, stretch open, and relax your arms at your lap. And breathe in, inhale through your nostrils. Feel your belly rise, fill up, and exhale, release. Let's breathe in, inhale, stretch the arms up, spread those fingers open, open and close, exhale, breathe out, shake it out. Shake it, keep that blood circulating, that lymph flowing, shake, 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 shake it out. And we're going to interlace our fingers, bring them behind your head. And we're just gonna breathe in, twist left, breathe out, twist right. Keeping the heart center open, opening up that rib cage, lifting those lungs up, breathing in and out of your nostrils, opening up those pores in your skin, loosening the spine, engaging our digestive organs. We're doing it all. And the center, inhale, stretch open, open, exhale, close. And breathe in, stretch open, and exhale, release. Relax the arms, relax your palm. Inhale, breathe in. Fill that belly, let it rise in the abdomen. Breathe out, let the belly sink in, go behind the navel. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. And let's breathe in, stretch up, open, close the hands, shake them out. And the last one, let's interlace our fingers, bring them at our chest, heart level. Breathe in, stretch out. Breathe in, stretch out, breathe out. And inhale, exhale at your own rate or pace through the nostrils. Breathe in, stretch out. Continue to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, stretch up. And breathe out, come into your chest. So let's breathe in, inhale, exhale. Last one, breathe in. Bring the arms down, touch the chest, breathe out. Relax the palms. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, stretch the arms up, spread the fingers. Exhale, breathe out. Release it, let it go. Shake it out, shake, shake, shake. Really engage those lymph nodes. Shake it, shake it, shake it. How y'all feeling? So to finish out this little mini session, I'm going to ask Ahene for a word or a quality, and we're just going to do a brief mantra meditation. Yes. So what's the word for us, Ahene?
Acceptance.
Okay. So what we're going to do is bring our palms, male, symbolized by the right, female by the left, united at our heart center. And every time we come to the heart center is I am. I'm going to turn to the side because I have a little limited space here. So it'll be I am is here. Acceptance.
Okay.
I am. Acceptance. I am. Acceptance. Can you put on the timer, Aduni? Okay.
Okay.
So here we go.
For how long? For 1 minute?
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Okay. So at our heart center, let's take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. And let's begin. I am acceptance. 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 Stretch those arms out. Am acceptance. I 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 am acceptance.
Get
I
ready.
am acceptance. Inhale. Exhale, palms at our heart center, and just hold the space with what you're receiving, what has come through, what you have released. Inhale through your nostrils. Exhale. Inhale, stretching the arms above the head. And exhale, release it. And we bring our palms together. And we're just going to say, as we say in my yogic tradition, Satnam, which means truth, with a capital T, is who you are, is your identity, is really who and what you are. We bow and say Satnam.
Satnam.
Right, yes. All right. So I think we are ready now. We done had our appetizer. So, Miss Ayana, are you going to do our intro or Lillie?
Yeah, we'll definitely do the introduction, but it's Ahene. How's everybody doing after this exercise?
You got a big ring behind you, sound, echo.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
echo.
better now?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm glad everybody is okay. That did feel good. That felt great. I was definitely participating in the car. You know, we have limited space, but I'm about to get into nature and things of that nature. But I would like to start by saying Grand Rising to Miss Ahene Brown. She is a native Washingtonian.
Washington.
Oh,
Washingtonian.
Washingtonian. Sorry, I said Washingtonian.
Washingtonarian sounds like a geriatric Marian.
Right? Okay. A mother, a massage therapist, Reiki master, a student esthetician,
Yes.
and a lover of nature, aromatherapy and crystals, like many of us. She is into self-care. She's a self-care advocate, a strong believer in old age advocate. Life is meant to
Be lived.
it's
Yes.
meant to be lived.
Yes.
And very true. It's not meant for us to suffer and things like that. I agree with her. And yes, I just would like for her to explain or tell us more about herself. You know, it's different coming from me, but when it comes from self, it's more powerful. But welcome, Mr. Ahene.
Thank you for having me. And I need to first start off by thanking the Most High, my ancestors, and the benevolent spirits that surround me. I do not believe in accidents or coincidences. And I'm going to, I'm a person, even though I'm physically here, a lot of times I'm out there. So I'm going to make every effort today to stay in here because I already feel myself out there. But anyway, I'm very, very honored to be here. To keep it short about myself, I feel that everything that I've been through, good and seemingly bad, because I say seemingly bad, has brought me to this point in life. As you mentioned, I'm a massage therapist, Reiki master, lover of nature, crystals, and aromatherapy, and lover of people. And Spirit gave me that word acceptance, because in all honesty, I've been on a 7-year journey of self-acceptance that started 7 years ago. Because I was thinking about, I wrote notes, but I'm going to let Spirit guide me. As I was thinking about participating in this today, I realized that this is a 7-year journey. So it's so apropos that it is in line with my theme song. That song, Circle Song, is my theme song. So everything has brought me to this point. And I had the epiphany this morning that even this talk with you guys is a manifestation. I remembered around 3 o'clock this morning, a friend of mine telling me that it's time for me to put myself out there, that I have a story to tell. And it didn't click until this morning that, oh my goodness, that has just manifested through Nawili's invite to participate with you guys. So to tell you guys about myself, I come from a family that is, I would say, religiously diverse. And I've have Christians, Muslims, my grandmother was a Buddhist. My parents are traditional African religion practitioners. And so growing up in the 70s, that wasn't the common thing. It wasn't the common thing to be involved in that. And it wasn't the common thing to have an African name, and to have an African name, and to wear African clothes, and to go to DC public schools. So if anybody that knows anything about DC, they will sort of get the gist of what I'm talking about. And so I'm realizing now what a blessing that was. It didn't feel like a blessing at the time to be different, but all of that has shaped who I am today. So I'm going to circle back around. The 7-year journey was like an awakening for me. I found myself, I don't know how to say this nicely. I found myself being hit with shit from all directions. At the same time, my marriage was falling apart. I was catching grief on my job. And I had to move. This was back starting in 2016, going into 2017. And I had an awakening where I felt like I was waking up from a slumber. And so although I come from this background and I've always been intuitive, I was not leaning into my self-confidence. So I was in a marriage where I was unhappy. I was working a job when I knew 20 years prior that I wasn't cut out to work for people. And yes, so this total self-denial. I was running from my family's legacy because I had an upbringing where I was different, and just everything was hitting me at once, and finding myself waking up from being on automatic, if you understand what I mean, waking up from 20 plus years of working to make money, of being a wife, of being a mother, of putting everybody else first, and denying that thing down deep inside of me, that truth that's deep down inside of all of us that will nag at you, and until you accept yourself, will drive you crazy. So I found myself around 2017 at that point where mentally and spiritually I felt a little crazy, because I was not accepting the truth that was down in the pit of my soul. Number one, that was an unhappy marriage, and that if you don't let go, you'll be dragged, right? Number two, that I am working for people, doing a job because that's the societal expectation. You work and you make money instead of following what was deep down in my heart. I left massage. I was a massage therapist since 1999, but I left it when I had my son in 2003 because, you know, the expectations of having insurance and stability and all that. But I knew down in the pit of my soul that I was not meant to work for anyone. And it's funny, the lessons that the universe teaches you, because I realize now in retrospect that the same scenarios were repeating on every job that I had to the point where I could recognize them because I wasn't following my spirit. So in 2017-ish, 2016-ish, because it's about a 7-year cycle almost, yes. I finally became so uncomfortable within myself that I built up the courage to not be afraid that I had to find a new place to live, to not be afraid to walk away from my marriage, and to not be afraid to accept what I've known all along, and was denying in myself, that I'm not cut out to work for anyone, and that's okay. And that I am who I am, and to truly accept myself. And so, let me circle back again. I decided to go back to my love, which is massage therapy. That's what I really, really love. That's what really, really makes me happy. And of course, the universe will test you, right? So I decided to go back to massage therapy. I've been a mom and worrying about everybody else for such a long time. I finally had to retest and everything, get everything together, and then COVID comes and shuts everything down. And so here I am again in a state of acceptance, in a state of realizing, okay, COVID happened. I can't practice massage therapy right now, but okay, you're a creator, right? You're a creator, and you say you believe what you believe, because I do have a strong sense of faith. How do I use the tools that I have to sustain myself, to work through my humanity, to work through the little fears down on your subconscious? Because even when you're a spiritual person, we all have things down in our subconscious, right? That we think that we're over. But under times of stress, I feel that's when the creator tests us to see if we've really learned our lessons and to see if we really believe what we believe. So I found myself in a position where in a week's time, I passed my exam to go back to my love of massage therapy. My mom had brain surgery, and a few days later, the whole country shut down. And I was like, oh, crap. And that was a blessing. Didn't feel like a blessing at the time, but ended up being a tremendous, tremendous blessing. So I've had 2 years of really going within, of really continuing my manifestation journey, which I left that little piece out, that about 4 years into my 7-year self-acceptance thing, I started a daily manifestation practice. I have a manifestation partner, which completely changed my life. And I did leave that little piece out, but really leaning into that practice got me through everything. And my prayer every day, I know I'm sort of all over the place, so hopefully it's all making sense. My prayer every day is for God to use me as an instrument of good, not just for myself, but for other people. But that has really, really manifested. So let's see, because I kept notes and I just want to make sure that I hit everything. But really the whole gist of it is that everything that I've been through, everything that seems like was a disappointment, everything where I felt that I'm too old or it's too late, all of those negative thoughts that can't come into my mind, I had to accept that that's not real. That's not real, and life happens. And part of my manifestations being successful has been keeping my thoughts focused, keeping the people around me positive, leaning into my spirituality, really focusing on what it is that I want, despite what's going on about me. So I think that's the biggest lesson that I've learned in my journey, and the journey is continuing. So I'm glad I stuck with everything. The world has opened up again for the most part. I am practicing massage therapy and Reiki. I am excited about life. I'm happy to be alive. I am, despite whatever is going on in my life, my baseline is happy. And because it's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy despite what is going on around me. And just like people put so much energy into negativity, you have to put energy into being positive. It doesn't mean that I don't have issues or things don't pop up. But I feel like the energy goes, how do they say it? The body follows where the mind goes, or the body goes where the mind follows.
Yes.
I don't know if I have it correct or not, but
Yeah.
I think you get what I'm saying. We have a lot of control over things. We have control over our thoughts, and the things that you don't have control over, to me, I don't focus on. I focus on what I can control. I can control my thoughts. I can control my actions. I can control my emotions, and I can control the people that I have around me. And that circle song, I'm going to go back to that again. It is my theme. It is my theme. That song, it just touches every cell of my being. It really does. And I'm just going to tell just a really quick story, really quickly. You have to watch what you say to the creator. You have to watch. Because as adults, because we experience a lot, we become, in a sense, distrusting. And you know, when you're young, you're open to meeting friends, you're open to all of that. I had told the creator, I don't need any new friends. I'm good. You know, people suck. And pretty much was taught the biggest lesson. I happened to go out and meet somebody in a class who ended up being a tremendous blessing to me, and I to her. And I just have to sit and laugh. I just have to sit and laugh. And then I have to sit and laugh, because you have to watch what you say, because the universe will bring it back in your lap and teach you a lesson. You have to watch what you say, and you have to mean what you say. So that little story is just a little example. It's a little example of how you have to, well, basically, like I said, watch what you say, and don't, I don't know, my grandma would say, don't test the creator, because I pretty much said, I don't need any new friends. I'm good. People suck. And I go to this workshop and I meet this woman who is just a ray of sunshine, who pretty much, it was a smack in the face where I had to eat every word that I said to the creator. Wow. You know what I mean? And I look up every day and I'm like, how did this person become my friend when I wasn't looking for any friends? And so I'm in a stage in my life where I'm being satisfied and delighted. So I'm meeting new friends, but I'm creating my circle anew through people like Nawili, from people like Fana, who's known me since I was a teenager. You know, it's important to have your tribe. It's important to have people around you that when you're in your humanness, help you to raise your vibration, and vice versa. when they need upliftment, that you're able to provide that to them. So I will talk forever and ever. I don't know if I hit everything, but I'm very open to answering any questions.
Okay, I have a question. So
Yes.
I want to know more about you and your manifestation partner. And, you know, it just sounds like something we all need to hear and could benefit from. So yeah, I want to hear.
Yes. So the manifestation partner is, it's really funny because I was invited to join a group of people that was manifesting using the oath of manifestation from Agape. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
I'm a practitioner from Agape.
And also using, there's a book called The Abundance Book by, I think his name is Price, something like that.
Yeah, Randolph Price.
Right. And that sort of fell through because people just were not consistent. And so the universe conspires. So around the time that I felt like my life was falling apart and all these changes were happening, a sister friend of mine, I told her about what I was doing with this group and how it sort of fell through, and we decided to do it together. So for the past 3 years, 3.5 years, just about every day, you know, we've hardly missed a day, we do this practice. And sometimes things don't have to be complicated. Sometimes the most simple things, when you're consistent, will change your life. Yes. So what that practice has done for me, because I told you I'm a person, I'm out there. I like out there because out there feels good. It does. It does. It's nice. But what it's done for me is it's helped ground me. It's helped keep me focused. And when I'm in my humanness or stuck in lack thinking, it helps me to recalibrate and to remember who my true source is. And especially these last 2 years when I did all of this stuff, when I decided I was going to follow my heart and then found myself for 2 years not being able to work, it really, really sustained me. So that's part of my manifestation practice, is part of my self-care. That is probably the biggest piece. No, let me correct that. That's the second piece. My first piece is I've created a relationship with my ancestors, a consistent relationship where I sit in the silence and I just listen. I pray and I listen, and I have a strong relationship with them. You know, in my belief system, it's a lot of people think that practitioners of African religion don't believe in God, which is a big misnomer. It's highly, highly untrue. Africans have always believed in God Almighty. That's a big misconception. People think, oh, they're polytheists, they don't believe in God, they believe in spirits and this and that and the other. But in my tradition, the hierarchy is God, the ancestors, and then the deities. And the deities would be the equivalent to what Christians would call angels. So I would put that is the first thing, and then my manifestation practice. And then I'm also I walk, I go out in nature. The self-care is so, so important. It really, really is very, very important. And then dreaming. A lot of people, I feel like in this society, there's so much, and I think it's beginning to change, but there's so much emphasis put on, I'm just seeing the little notes I see her notes popping up, but anyway, there's so much emphasis put on youth and youthfulness, right? When the fact of the matter is all stages that we're in have their values. So yes, I would love to have that 25-year-old body that I had, but I would not trade where I am right now. I would not trade where I am right now. You know, with the maturity comes the wisdom and the self-acceptance. And I just feel like a lot of times people feel they're too old to dream. They're too old to do this and they're too old to do that. And I rebuke that. I feel life is meant to be lived, and that every day that you wake up, that there's an opportunity to improve oneself.
Okay.
People ask me, why are you happy all the time? I noticed that my disposition, either people are like, hey, let's be happy with her, or it makes people uncomfortable. And that's not my aim, and I'm not responsible for that. But I am happy because I realize that when you wake up every day, it is a new day. It is a new opportunity. And that's exciting to me.
Yes.
That's exciting to me. That's exciting to me when I'm sad. That's exciting to me when my body tempo may not physically feel good that day. That's exciting to me, you know, even when I've lost someone, or for how do you say, seemingly lost something. To wake up every day and know that I am a creator is an exciting thing. So, wow. I can go on and on and on. What you want to ask me now, Willie?
So I would like to read the Oath of Manifestation.
Yes.
Because, the person that actually created it out of agape, I remember when she brought it forth. And I used to be on a call every single morning. We recited it. It was a group. I love the accountability partner, the part that you talked about. And I love Randolph, whatever his name is, his book about abundance. And there's Catherine Ponder. There's so many other sources.
Louise Hay, who I love.
Hay. So I'm going to read it. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so it says, this oath is done every day with a partner, spoken out loud with tremendous feeling and emphasis.
Now, Willie.
Yes.
Pardon me. May I read it with you?
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So do we want to read that part too?
Yeah, you can read that part while I pull it up.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll say it together.
Okay, great.
Let me say this, that we won't hear it as one.
That's okay.
One will be following the other. Okay, just want to
no
make
problem.
sure that we hear it.
This oath is done every day with a partner, spoken out loud with tremendous feeling and emphasis. It can be said many times throughout the day. It can be recorded and listened to on your smart or iPhone. Let me know, Ahene, when you find it.
Got it.
Okay, groovy. So here we go. Oath of manifestation. I accept
and receive
unexpected
good,
unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness,
unexpected generosity,
unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places in my life and the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness, to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me.
I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me.
I feel it powerfully happening right now.
I feel it powerfully happening now.
I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance
I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance
than I have ever experienced before.
than I have ever experienced before.
I can afford anything I desire.
I can afford anything I desire.
In fact, I'm so prosperous, I need never worry again.
In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again.
I'm grateful for all that I already have
I'm grateful for all that I already have
and grateful for all that I am ready to give.
and grateful for all that I am ready to give.
I keep myself lifted in high consciousness,
I keep myself lifted in high consciousness,
no matter what the appearances are.
no matter what the appearances are.
God is all there is.
God is all there is.
I let the God times roll,
I let the God times roll,
and so it is.
and so it is. Ashe.
Okay, I hope y'all receive that.
So
And-
I said it also.
Oh, wonderful.
I love that.
I have to throw this in. So when I come to use the bathroom downstairs, I'm gonna sit like I'm at the toilet.
Uh,
And this is what,
oh, it's on the wall.
can you see that?
Ashe, I love it. Yes, Ashe, Ashe. I love it. I love it.
So
On the throne and reading it. Yeah.
as you're releasing, you're bringing
Okay.
in.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're
That
bringing
last
in.
line. That last line, though, that last
Yes.
line, I think for this everybody I know, especially this last 2 years,
Yes.
about keeping myself lifted and high
Like
consciousness,
consciousness.
no matter what the appearances are.
Yes.
That just really, really touches all my cells.
Yes.
Is it
Yes.
raining? I'm sorry.
Oh, I heard somebody. Okay.
It's getting ready to start raining soon.
Oh, Lillie, you have something to say? I can.
Hi. Hello, beautiful people. How are you today?
Great day. Great day.
Wonderful.
That's a beautiful thing. I'm happy to see all you lovely faces on here. It's a pleasure. Miss Annette, can you say her name?
Ahene.
Ahene.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Ahene Brown. It's a beautiful pleasure to see you. I love those glasses, girl.
Thank you.
You're wearing them this morning.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to basically check in and say hello, beautiful people. It's a pleasure. And I love hearing all your stories and just, the little small snippets of your journey that you're sharing with us. And I love nature as well, as you can see.
Yeah.
One of my favorite places to be. And today is my father's birthday. Generally, on days like this, I celebrate my loved ones in nature because that's what they taught me. The first things I learned about was strawberry plants and cherry trees and things like that. So it's in me, not on me. So I make sure I step in it to keep it vibrant in my life and in my spirit. So I love to hear that.
Ashe. Thank you, Miss
How you
Lillie.
ladies? How's everybody feeling about nature today? Like with everything going on in nature, has anybody, like the growers? Because I know it's a lot of growers on here. How's everything been going with that? With how the weather is changing and stuff like that, the slow heat that we receive.
Greetings. This is Sister Heteru. I feel like the earth is doing what she needs to do to protect herself and
Ashe.
protect those who love her. And I am very appreciative that being an earth sign myself,
Girl, okay, you know we twins.
I understand that. And, I've often said that we need the earth. She doesn't really need us. I mean, we do things to help her, but she is sufficient.
Yes. Ashe. Ashe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I also heard you, Ahene, talk about service.
Yes.
And for all of us, I call it divine service. I know without a doubt, service is the rent we pay for being on the planet.
Yes.
So I just would like you, I would like you to share about that. And also we had a conversation, you talked about some of your inspirations. There are 3 women that you
Oh,
mentioned.
yes.
And
And
so,
probably a 4th.
oh, okay. And so, and it's, you know, I love her list. I identify
Yes.
absolutely with all of them.
Yes.
And I mean, I know we can all say, you know, we have some role models, and we have some people that inspire that in the
Yes.
ancestral realm, grandmothers, great grandmothers,
Yes.
aunties, but in the here and now, those that are, oh, sorry, I'm in Detroit. I forgot. That's a thunder. And so, in the moment, you know, I would like, after Ahene shares, for people to chime in if there are some
Yes.
people, I mean, male, female
Mhm.
embodiments that really, really inspire you. You know, just having that conversation with her later that evening, it came up like 3 people that are so iconic and different
Yes.
that I was
Yes.
surprised how much they inspired me.
Yes.
But I know I would like to share that too. So
Yes. So other than my personal ancestors, and Harriet Tubman, there are 3 women who are very inspiring to me. The first is Louise Hay, who started Hay House Publishing when she was 50 years old. I don't know how many people are familiar with her.
Yes.
But she had a rough upbringing, was abused as a child, had a lot of those negative self-tapes because of her upbringing, felt she was stupid and ugly and all of the negative things. And the reason why I appreciate her is because it fits with that belief that I have that it's never too late. That as long as you wake up every day, it's never too late to chase your dreams and follow your dreams. And she started Hay House, which is like a metaphysical publishing company. So on top of her books and her all the work that she's done, and I don't know what I did with the book, but she has a book that's a classic, Heal Your Body. I don't know if you're familiar with that. So along with all of that work, just to see what she did at her age, you know, because usually society says, oh, you're too old or whatever, is inspiring to me. The second person would be Miss Ernestine Shepherd, who is the lady that is in her 80s.
Yes.
And in her 50s, decided to transform her body and became a competitive bodybuilder. She's actually from this area. She's from Baltimore. I find her very fascinating just because of the whole mind body connection, her mental strength, spiritual strength, and just her strength, period, inside and out. She's amazing. Yes. She's amazing. And then just the reminder of how our body's divine intelligence and how resilient our body is, and how you're never too old to improve your health, or to transform your body. So I am working on my own health journey right now. I'm in good health, but I'm working on, I think I told Nawili that I've been inspired to take up yoga teacher training. Yes. And Miss Ernestine is a hero of mine. And then the third one is Everette-Hale, who's got to be pushing up on 100 years old, who is a style icon. That lady is awesome. And the thing that I like about her is she is unapologetically herself. Yes. She's unapologetically herself. And since I am a person that loves accessories, I love accessories. Accessories are part of the simple pleasures of life for me. And I believe that everybody should know what their simple pleasures are, because when you need to raise your vibration, it doesn't have to be anything grandiose. It could be those nails that you like. It could be that meal that you like. It could be that girlfriend that you like kikiing with. For me, it is accessories, sunglasses, and eyeglasses. Just tickle my soul. And so that's why I like Everette-Hale, because of her sense of style, She's very comfortable in her skin. And just the whimsy and delight of life that she has. So all of those reasons, those would be the three that stand out. There's others, but those are the three that stand out right now.
Okay, so I put up some information on Miss Ernestine, who is born June 16th. So she's a Gemini.
Isn't that something?
Yes, she is
Oh,
a
wow.
Gemini. It says she is known for being the oldest competitive female bodybuilder in the world.
That's right.
She broke the Guinness Book record in 2010. And as of 2020, she's 85 years young.
That's right.
Yeah, and her motto is determined, dedicated, and disciplined.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wonderful. So, anyone would like to share their inspirations or?
I would like to share. I want to jump back to the manifestation.
Okay.
I had we started saying that at the shop. I have a natural hair salon and school. We put it on the walls.
Yes.
And every morning when we would come in, we would all say it. Our life has changed so much. Things were showing up. I remember Kiki and my son, they was just like, whoa, it's too much, too much, too much, too much. All of us was saying it. It was like, wow. But let me tell you, I remember when we go back to Elizabeth, one of the principles of Elizabeth is that you can have all these people in your corner. Sisters, I want you to really listen to this. You can have all the yay, 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 yay. And then one person can come and say something negative about what you're doing, and it could just trip everything. It can just stall and even stop the momentum of what you are doing or were doing because of one person saying. There was a little story on TV, and the little girl was it was a little kids show too. The little girl was talking about how happy she was because she wrote a song, right? And she was getting all kind of wonderful responses over the internet and all that. And she's just happy, happy. Her brother is happy, happy, happy. This little boy comes up to her while she's alone. Get that? While she's alone, and says, I hate that song. I hate that song. Shifted that child's whole perspective about all the joy that she was having around it because everybody loved the song. And then she's hurt. She's going to her brother and saying, you know, he don't like my song. He don't like my song and stuff. And then the brother, protecting her, goes to him and says, why did you do that? And then it comes out, he says, because I want a song. I want somebody to like my song. So they work with him to have his song, and then everybody's joyful again. But all those people were excited about her song, and she was like, yes, yes, yes. And one person stuck a pin in it.
Because unfortunately, hurt people hurt.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yes, yes. And so they had to, help him to come through, and then she was happy again. That's one of the principles of the 20 principles of Elizabeth, is being very sensitive to that. And that one person, I've heard Oprah say that all the people come on there, Beyonce and all of them, she says every one of them, after they've gotten up there, threw down, just blow everybody away, and then they'll come to her and say, did I do okay? Did I do okay? Was I okay? So, we just have to be very sensitive to that in our walk.
And have grace with ourselves and with others.
Yes.
Because a lot of times we're not aware because even with this 3 years of focusing on manifestation, I still have to sort of like stop and pause sometimes, because you have to remember, you have years of the world telling you you're not good enough. You have years of your own self telling you that. You have years of well-meaning people in your lives telling you you can't do this and you can't do that. And so you can't just counter that with one positive thought. It takes as much, you know what I mean, to counter it.
Right.
And then for me, I'm still surprised that it's of the stuff that's deep down in there.
Mm-hmm.
And so it makes me have grace with myself and grace with others.
Yeah. Lily B, you want to speak? And then
Yes, I was just letting you know that we had reached the 9 o'clock hour.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Oh, yes, we have.
Yes, it was so juicy and good that I didn't want to interrupt too much.
Well, Facebook and YouTube, we want to say we gave you an extra 10 minutes with us in the Zoom room, but you can join us by going to elizabethvisionaryconference.org and hit that button that says Zoom room and come on in. You can use that same number. You don't have to do it each time. The same number. We're going to go even deeper now. So we just want to say thanks for stopping by and peace out for you. Thanks, Lily.
Thank you all for being so welcoming.
No problem.
I was a little nervous.
Oh, girl, you can. Number one, who brought you here?
Nawili brought me here.
This is an open and free space, a free flowing environment.
And then you got the cool glasses on.
Okay.
You got the head wrap on there.
Yes, I'm into
You got
scarves
the
now.
brightness and stuff. What can we say? But,
and my background, because I am working on manifesting.
Okay.
What I'm manifesting.
You fit in.
Okay.
Mama Health.
Greetings again. So yeah, to pronounce my name, I say Hetaru or Hetaru.
Hetaru.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. So I wanted to share about a book that I read. I used to be a librarian, a teacher with the library, but I wasn't a librarian. But I read a lot of the books that were there, and there was this one little girl who went through a very traumatic experience because she liked lima beans, and she was embarrassed that she liked the lima beans because nobody else liked lima beans, and her bedroom she looked like a tic tac, and it was just really weird, all the things that she went through because she wasn't accepting or loving on something that she loved, and a lot of things happened to her. I'll find the name of the book and put it in the chat, but this book is such a cute story. I think it's on books online. I'll find it.
Okay.
I'll find it. But it's a really, really good story about how she went through a lot of trauma. I mean, her neighborhood was affected. The children at school all got her little cooties because she refused the lima beans. And once she ate the lima beans, everything went away. So I just wanted to share that story.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you. And it's funny, raised in the household I was in, that was the only bean I was introduced to growing up. I never had any other bean. And so I had such a dislike that, you know how your mama told you, you're going to sit at the table till you finish that food. So I go to the refrigerator, I put mustard on them, I put mayonnaise, I put ketchup, anything trying to eat those lima beans. I do not like lima beans. But I understand. I love the story though. But when you said that, it was just like, oh my gosh. She is very special. She loves lima beans.
Right. So, you know, what's funny is that I found that a lot of the things that I didn't like as a child, baby, I didn't have an episode like that, but I had a brother, and at one point we had a dog until he chewed my mother's shoes and furniture. The baby had to go. But having a brother, he liked many of the things that I didn't, so it worked out. You know, here you go, you know. We would just love for one another, but I find that a lot of things that we didn't like, I couldn't stand Brussels sprouts, and then once I got older, baby, you saute them, and I used to eat. Me and my daughter used to eat them for breakfast. I love Brussels sprouts. Oh my God! So those things, it's really funny how life
It
changes
is.
things. So
It is.
yeah.
It is.
And what they don't tell you is that Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, broccoli have something in it called DIM, which is helps regulate estrogens and hormones in women's bodies. So you actually need it. And if you're craving it, that may be what it is.
Oh,
They have people, I don't know how people, there's such a disconnect nowadays.
Yeah.
People have no connection to our food, what's in the food, where the food comes from. Divine intelligence is in everything.
Yes.
It's in the food that we eat, which is why I think it's so important to eat real food. I mean, who would know that your Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, what's the other? Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, broccoli have a compound in it that helps women balance hormones.
Right.
Who would know that?
Yeah, but you know what? For my blood type, it says that I'm not supposed to eat those.
I believe in the blood type thing because I'm an O. But and those are things for me, but I also believe that each one of our bodies has an intelligence. And if you're craving that and wanting to eat that,
I still eat them.
That's what I'm going to say. There's a reason. There's a reason.
Heteru, what blood type are you?
I'm O negative.
Oh, okay.
O2.
Anybody else know their blood type on the call?
No,
I'm A negative.
I did do what you said. I called my doctor and they told me, what to do about to go and find it. I can go there or I can go to the hospital and just ask them to test me. So
you can do a natural health practitioner. You ain't got to do all that. You ain't got
or you can get a kit and just mail it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have my results soon.
Oh, great. Okay. So, Ahene, you're O?
I'm O, and I'm working on eating less animal protein. I can go months and months and months and months and months, and then I'll become obsessed. And once I eat that oxtail or that piece of goat or whatever, it leaves. And I was wondering why I was like that. I'm an O.
Yeah, you're O. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a quick question. I was wondering, what vegetables or fruit boost estrogen? Does anyone know?
There's a lot of research on it, on things that boost estrogen. They're usually like your natural soys, your wild yams, those sort of things, and you can look them up. And I'm not talking about processed soy. I'm talking about your natural soy, fermented soy. And what was the other one I mentioned? I forgot that quickly. My mind went somewhere else.
Well, thank you for that information.
Wild yam.
I'm gonna look it up for
your
sure.
wild yams, but you can look them up.
Okay.
And they're real foods that you're eating, and those will help you balance it. You have to remember that estrogen, and I have a little bit of knowledge because I spent 15 years in the natural food industry. I have stories. I've lived a couple of lifetimes. And because of the work I did, I had to go through a lot of different trainings. Okay. And in there, I was also a natural products rep. So I have a little bit of knowledge, but it's out there. It's out there. It's very easy to research. Okay. And the thing that we have to realize is that the estrogen is affected by your diet. It is affected by the adipose tissue that you carry on your body. It is stored in that. It is affected by too many carbs and things which raise your insulin level. It's all interconnected. And then for us Black people, vitamin D. We are tropical Negroes. We need vitamin D. And vitamin D regulates just about every hormone in your body. Just about everyone. So I would just do research if I were you.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I am. I just wanted to, while I'm here, I wanted to ask because I know a lot of you all are very knowledgeable about those things. So might as well ask while I'm here.
Yeah.
But thank you so very much for answering my question. I appreciate you.
Ooh, we can look for foods on our natural natal birth charts. I would like to do that.
Oh.
What is that? What is that?
Somebody put that up here. Mama Het Haru. So we can look at foods for our natal birth charts. I would like to do that.
And how?
Yeah, it's a
Tell me more, Mama Heteru.
Well, my partner Baba Haru is very versed, and we have a lot of books around here about the signs, and they have foods like, let's take Virgo. I have a Virgo rising, so Virgos have a challenge with their intestines. So there are foods that you can uh, gear yourself more towards to help with that situation. So you look up your sign, and I'll have to get one. I'll find the book because I can't think of which one it is right now, but I'll find it and put the book in a chat or on our page that I joined. Make sure you all join the Elizabeth the Elizabeth Conference Facebook group, please, and so you can add those things. But yeah, we have a lot of different resources. We can look up foods for our blood type, foods for your natal chart. Because we're so, a lot of people do the horoscope, and that just gives you one aspect. When you do the natal chart, it opens up a whole nother world. And I've created a book called the Book of I Am, but it's mine. So what I did was I got all the websites where I looked up numerology, human design, the Aztec calendar, the Mayan, the Chinese zodiac, and look at all of your aspects from different cultures and get a better view of yourself. Because we have so many dynamics, like when Ahene was talking about how she may go all over the place. We are all over the place because we're so many women. I love Chaka Khan's song because she says, I'm every woman. We have been every woman, good or bad and indifferent, but it's helped us become who we are. We have to embrace all of ourselves. So doing a natal chart will help you, and then look at the different foods. And sometimes it's seasonal. You have your seasonal foods and things like that. But we just have to open our doors and our minds so that we can be all of the selves that we are. Because they fight to come out, and sometimes they come out when we don't want them. You got to learn them. You'll know when to allow that Scorpio moon to do what it does, because they're all there for purpose. Thank you.
You have hit the nail on the head. As a Gemini, because I'm a Gemini with Gemini rising, I accept that.
Hetero. So you have Virgo rising, Scorpio moon?
Yeah, full moon in Scorpio. I'm a Taurus with a Virgo rising and a full moon in Scorpio.
Wow.
I'm a Sag with a Virgo rising, full moon in Scorpio.
Wow. And I'm a Gemini with my moon in Taurus.
All right.
See that? You see that? You see how we all connected?
Yes.
Elizabeth, woo.
At peace, you want to join in?
Good rising, everyone.
Grand rising.
Yeah.
Well, I love your picture.
Thank you.
Like
Thank you. I literally just woke up. So Gemini rules. I'm an Aries, so I rule the head. So it goes all the way down the body, all the way to Pisces. Pisces rules the feet. So Gemini rules the throat
and the lungs too. A respiratory system, I think, too.
The
throat, arms, hands, and lungs.
Okay. Yeah.
Video, honey.
The upper body.
Video piece. Thank you.
I just told you I just woke up.
But you're beautiful when you wake up, baby.
You're looking marvelous, darling.
Anyway. Yeah, so Gemini rules the throat, like you said, the upper body part. And then it goes all the way down. Like if you're Leo, that rules the heart, Virgo, intestines, Scorpio, the genitals.
Oh, okay.
Who else? I don't know. I'm still.
What does Pisces rule?
The feet.
Okay.
And it just goes all the way down, but y'all can Google it.
Yeah, the whole body.
Check that out.
Fine. Yeah.
So, Hetero, you were also mentioned like eating with the seasons, and a lot of my yogic practice, I committed years ago, teaching according to the different seasons. So we're getting ready to go into summer, and I'm just going to read from some of my notes. So in the summer season, The direction of energy flow, because it is the summer, is every direction. It's all over the place. So in summer, that's why we're feeling like our energy is everywhere, because we're solar. We're solared up. We're sun. The associated meridians and organs are the heart, small intestine, circulation. The sensory organ is the tongue. The body structures are the blood vessels and body temperature. The taste is the bitter. The color is red, makes sense. The form is triangular or pyramid, pointed and sharp edge. The emotions are joy, openness, and the opposite side, hatred. What strengthens the element during this season is celebrating, parties, emotional warmth, affection, joy, hiking, outdoor communing with nature, dancing. What weakens the element? Too little exercise, emotional coldness, loneliness, excessive and lasting mental concentration. That's our summer season. So each one of them. So what I would do for the summer season is I would teach yogic postures and exercises that activate, support the heart. Specifically a lot more stamina, aerobic type, getting that fire element going and activating it. So that's part of my share. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So it all, it all has rhyme and reason, and then none. That's the beauty of it. It's like, I love Hannah. You see, like me, we got our little, I got all these Elizabeth notes in here. Yes. So yes. And it's a interesting.
Oh, Allison put the information in. Brussels sprouts is a cruciferous vegetable that protects against cancers of the stomach, lung, kidney, breast, and prostate. It helps us to stave off other health issues like blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, and diabetes. And people say there's no divine intelligence in our bodies, in the plants, in the water.
It's in
and everything. Everything is connected. Going back to that circle again.
Everything.
And now you got me thinking about how we're mostly water. So we got to watch what we say to ourselves. Water is a conductor, is a superconductor.
Yes. Yes. So I just want to throw this question out to everybody. So when you got up this morning, what did you tell yourself?
Nobody talked to themselves.
Oh, I was waiting for somebody who hasn't talked, because I'm a Gemini. I'll talk all day.
I talk to myself often. The things I said to myself was, okay, you got this, let's go. That was pretty much it. Okay, happy birthday, Daddy.
I say. Okay.
I said, is it raining?
I said, I'm in gratitude. That's the first thing I said. And then the second thing was I enjoyed the rain because it was thundering and storming and raining, and it's beautiful.
Okay. And I looked out my window here in I call it my upper ashram room. And I said, good morning, Detroit. What do you want me to do today?
I love it. I love it. Is that Mama Evelyn?
Yes.
Her artwork is beautiful in the background. That artwork in the background for Mama Evelyn is gorgeous.
Listen, y'all. Remember when I was telling y'all about the angel? Letter that we circulated with Mama Sumara?
Yes, yes.
That's Evelyn. That's the one that kicked it off for me.
Okay, good.
Her and Sumara. I was telling them about Sumara in the letter. I found the letter that you emailed me, so I'm going to be circulating it again. And you are here.
I want to receive it. Don't forget me.
Okay, I got you. Oh my God, Mama Evelyn's here.
Oh my goodness, I'm just seeing who you are. Mama Evelyn?
Yeah.
Here, you know what? Take
Yes,
this.
honey.
Okay, yes, take
Ah.
this. Oh my God. Yeah, she is, Mama Evelyn is the artist, superb. And
Honey,
for,
what?
for Hug Detroit, she would come every year and work with the children that whole day, you know, and she has the most outstanding jewelry, you know, earrings
Ah.
and stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's so good to see you.
Mama Evelyn, can we hear a word from you, please?
Well, I woke up this morning being grateful that I woke up.
Ashe.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I did. And yeah, I'm sitting here, I'm playing around. I want to be, I think I'm gonna come to Hug Detroit this year. I'm sitting here playing around with some of the stuff that my friend and artist David and his brother sent me for a make and take on Saturday. So that'd be
And
my
what-
first outing since
Okay.
before the
And what's
pandemic.
can you,
Where is
I'm
it?
new to Detroit. What's make and take and where is it?
Make and take is an art project for kids, but everybody participates. And I facilitate it. I bring a lot of stuff for you to just use your imagination and create what you feel from your soul. That's basically what I like to do. You know, I realized a long time ago that when you try to steer things a certain way, it doesn't go that way. So I just let it go the way it's gonna go,
Yeah.
and relish in what is created. It's amazing, amazing. The event is.
Can you put it in the chat?
I will. How do I do that?
Oh, okay.
At the
I'm
bottom.
technically, technology's kind of, you know, yeah.
You're
I'll-
becoming.
Becoming.
You're
I'm
gonna be an
becoming.
expert after the Elizabeth. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Okay, Mama Evelyn, just go down down to the bottom of your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and if you just go over from the left, it'll say chat.
Yeah.
Hit the chat,
Mm-hmm.
and then all the stuff that people have been typing in will be there. At the
Right.
bottom, it says everyone in blue. Right at the bottom, that's where you type, right up under there.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah.
when you hit return, it will populate with everything else.
Oh, yeah, I know how to do that. I just have to find the information on my.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's all.
Now, the other thing is that what I love about Mama is that when we had gotten to this building and she came, we had our like a semi-open house thing. It was outdoors and indoors. And so she had brought you know, all this art. She just brings a lot of stuff that you can grab and do different things. At Peace does this as well when she does the sister circle. But all these adults were there, you know, so you have all the stuff for the children. You look around, my mama was sitting there. She was all engaged. All the adults were sitting there like pushing the kids away, you know, and just taking over, because it's so seldom that you can get into this rut where you forget all about being a little girl and a little boy and just being creative, you know, and just letting it flow. And it doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong. It's just whatever you create. And it just creates such a wonderful spirit in the place of where that's happening, you know, where a lot of joy. When I had first attended At Peace's sister circle, and I was so grateful because I didn't have to do anything. I could just be there. And she had I picked 5 rocks, and you know, she has paint on rocks and everything that she has. And I put a little piece of my personality on each one of them, you know, and it was just so dear that I could just be there and not have to think. I could just be there and participate. But art is really, really important. Some form of expressing yourself Yeah, really good. So
Yes.
I love you sisters for that. And now
Sheila still talk about those rocks. That was like, that was girl. You love them rocks. And she still will have them and like show them to people. Be running up like, look at the rock that I made. It was like 10 years ago.
right.
Wow.
Right. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
So thanks, Mama Evelyn, for showing up today. Thank you.
Yes,
Showing up
absolutely.
every day. You know, we're here
Appreciate it.
Monday through Friday from 8 to 10.
Yeah, I know. I just met Juanita and her husband Sheldon, and he was the one
Yes.
taking RJ to school every day.
Oh, wow.
And she said, "Do you know Sheila?" I said, "Yeah, I know Sheila." You know, and she was just a blessing, her and her husband. And so, yeah, and I said, and it's hard during the school year because I'm getting RJ off to school and in the morning. So, but I said he's gone with his dad for the summer, so this is my time, and I am going to get up early every morning. Today wasn't an early morning, that's why I was a little late, but but usually I'm getting up early every day and just filling my day with doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing and want to do. So yeah, so this is one of the things I wanted to add to what I'm doing.
Good.
Thank you.
Juanita, for sharing the information.
Yeah. And I just saw in the chat, Mama Heteru, share about your Indinkra rock garden on your front porch.
Ooh.
Yeah. I paint the rocks every year, just to keep color and beauty. And sometimes even the neighbors, the children. One time a girlfriend came, her and her family came, and they painted rocks. But I do it every year. You know, and just not having to go to Home Depot to buy rocks, but go to, outdoor and go shopping. I love shopping outside. It's the best store ever.
Yes.
And so I'll go show you guys. I'll go outside.
Oh,
But
beautiful.
yeah, I'll go do it.
Thank you.
Yep.
And
All
during
right.
go
ahead.
Yes, during the pandemic, when I and Fauna had committed to walking 365 days in a row, I would walk in the neighborhood I was living. Someone painted a bunch of rocks and left them on their brick wall, and it said, "Please take one." And it was like 50 rocks. And so I took one, and then I felt like I should give something back in return. So I was wrapping ink pens and putting positive messages and giving them to everybody during the pandemic. So I took 12 of those pens and I left them in place where I took the one rock. Yeah, just keeping that flow going. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Etheru?
Oh, I see. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that is amazing.
Unmute yourself, babe.
Yeah, so this is
You froze.
Oh,
There you go.
lovely.
Yeah. Yes. Love it.
thank
Love
you,
it.
thank you.
Yeah. So I have this big old big
Ooh.
wall right here, right? And so you can see I'm trying to I took all the I wants off after Omani came. And so I want to just redo that whole thing, but I want to divide it into 3. Can y'all see that? You can see.
Yes.
It. And I want to divide it into 3. And I want, because my favorite color is orange. Pam's favorite color,
Yes.
Pam's
Orange in the
favorite
house.
color is blue. And my husband's favorite color is purple. So I'm going to divide it into 3. And then 1 is going to be God, the spiritual, what I desire. No, okay, so here it is. It goes be, do, and have. That's the different sections. And my, it's like for all 3 of us. So in other words, the orange will be in the middle, but orange is just be, do, have, and all three of us will be represented on all of it. But that will, you know, and who do I have to be, and what do I need to do as a result of who I'm being in order for me to have what I want. So that's my project for this summer. Not the whole.
Beautiful.
That's what I'm working on
And
now.
I love the order, because a lot of times in this earth classroom, we think you got to be a do, be, before you can be a be. But it's really be the be to do. And then, like you say, it will unfold and you have, you know, because I hear Yanla say all the time, or I used to hear a lot when she was giving presentations, all I got to do is wake up and look beautiful and show up. That's all I got to do. And then spirit does the rest. And that's like embracing your beingness. It's like, you know, we all like to look sharp and got our accessories or our things, you know, and especially as women, you know, I think it's definitely our divine right, birthright to do that and to really embrace that. And everything else that we add up onto it is going to unfold perfectly and on time. But we have to be in this. We have to go in and be in this before we could be all that, you know? So anyone,
Yeah, I was just gonna say, all you quiet ladies, we know the ones that are all that we can talk, but we want to hear the rest of them.
we be God.
Hi, this is Allison. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Man, I just woke up, you know. I just put in the thing. We should have a vision board class. That would be so much fun. Everyone showing their pictures and stuff, and we could take a picture of ourselves and circle it with everything that we want in our life, everything that we want to experience.
Yeah, I think Danielle does that type of workshop and some other. Nawili, don't you do that? Have workshops on that?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be great that we add that.
And what I got from Sister Omani, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, it's how she broke it down to doing increments. So I did this while we were on the call the other day. This is my focus. It says, feel strong, make my body smile. And what came as a result, this is full of luscious, delicious Mother Earth blessings through our food. And what I realized that it was time for a shift in my intake. And that intake looked like all the loving support I heard and embraced from Sister Razia. And years ago, I was actually married to a person who did live foods and had a restaurant. So it came, I got the circle, it came right back and said, now is the time. If you want to make your body smile, this is what you're going to be doing up in here. And it's just like, you know, how you can, my mind and my spirit were being prepared. So that very next day, I was like, I'm in, I'm ready. I'm a surfer. That's my new expression. I'm surfing this wave. I'm ready for this ride and this journey. And so it's been nothing but delightful every day. Just so what I do is all week I eat live. On the weekend I eat cooked. I'm not really into oxtails, but I will have some good soup and maybe some kind of bread or some crackers. Popcorn is my emotional high.
I love popcorn.
I'm real with that, you know. She will probably always be with me. But
what is your type, Nawili?
I'm A negative.
A's are vegetarians.
Yeah, it is. And so when I found out that was actually my blood type, I was training for a marathon. And I just got right into it and realized that was what was going to bring me my optimal well-being and health. Oh yeah, I am the original vegetarian. Yeah, so right on board. So yeah, but doing a smaller board for me, just, I mean, I could put it up in the window, I can put it any place.
Mhm.
I love collaging. That's like my art form, either with fabric or with paper or with whatever. With beads, I'm still calling it collage. So, it's like my go-to board every day. It like fuels me and it just constantly reminds me, like Ahene said, divine intelligence is working through it all right here, right now. So yeah, so I'm encouraging this is just a piece of broke cardboard I got.
I like that.
Like Sister Evelyn, I got boards, I got beads, I got a lot of stuff. And also I'd like to extend to you guys on every Wednesday from 11 to 1 here at the Heidelberg. And we flow loosely with the CP time, so don't worry. We do what we call Make It Magic. You just show up with whatever you're creating. Lately, we've been doing, what did we do? We're calling them body bracelets, which is just loose beads. I took all my loose beads, broken jewelry, put it in a big stainless steel bowl, took some wax cord. You just string them as you feel spirits moving you. Tie a knot, cinch the knot, and you got a body bracelet. And one of the ladies from Heidelberg yesterday made one and went to a store afterwards. And the woman was an Apache tribe member. And she said, she looked at her beads and she said, wow, the medicine men give this to us when we need healing. And that's so powerful. The colors, the tassel that was on it. She said, where'd you get it? She said, I just made it with my friend. She said, and so that was like a confirmation, to me, like those kind of things that we can just sit in the company of our sisters and or brothers and just create. And Evelyn, I love you already. I don't even know you, but I'm so feeling your energy. And I'm so grateful that wherever you are Saturday, I will find you. Yes, I will find you. Yes.
I want to share the last week of school. Mama Juanita's, their car was down and we're wondering how we're going to get RJ back to school because Uber and Lyft, that would be like $40 a day. Couldn't do that. A parent of one of RJ's classmates got a second car, because they were down, had one car for a year and a half, and she said they really didn't need two, but now that the boys are into more things and the younger one's going to school, she needed another car. She got the car last Saturday before last. She brought me the car Sunday and lent it to me for 4 days.
Wow.
And I went through the Heidelberg project.
Oh,
Daughter and I, we were down at Eastern Market and we rode through there. And I said, oh, and if you take donations, I've got stuff I can share with you.
Beautiful.
From my friend. I can give you his name. He just great, just stuff, because they make beautiful clocks. Just look him up on the website. His name is David Shearer, and he makes these wonderful clocks. And I get numbers and letters and just a whole lot of stuff. You just look at it and you go, oh, I gotta create something.
Wow. I want to come out there. Y'all make me want to come out there.
She coming. Ahene's coming. She coming. And Sister Evelyn,
I'm sorry. Spell his last name.
Sherer.
Yeah.
Sherer. And Sister Evelyn, I'm actually the artist in residence here. Okay. That's why I'm here. And I don't know if you saw the trees that are my friends. I'm embellishing them, but I'm inviting y'all all to come over, and Lillie has come, and Ayana, and actually did some, what I call, I love the dresses on the tree, and come and dress the trees and, come and do some wrapping. I'm now in the process of wrapping a ladder that was going to be thrown away. Oh, wow. And the ladder will be symbolic of our evolving, stepping up. So I've started to wrap on the ladder. So you know, you guys are welcome anytime. Yes.
Oh, look at that cutie pie.
No, she's so cute.
Oh, oh, that's the grandbaby.
Oh,
Yeah, it's my grandbaby.
oh, sweet.
Hi.
Sweet.
Wanna
So
say hi?
Denise has said that she will host the vision board. So
Okay. Oh, groovy.
when she's going to do that.
Yeah, peace.
Yes, gonna be fun, y'all. Gonna be fun.
Yeah, yeah. And so you guys, you sisters, you know, we'll know in advance, right, Peace, so that we can bring our things. You want us actively engaged in it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
everybody bring their stuff.
and you, they were talking about the board, how big mine is. I actually got that from a mirror that broke. It was a big mirror. And so I just took, I couldn't throw it away. I mean, I got the glass and stuff, but I said, I'm gonna do something with this. And I painted it and then did that. So
remember when we made
resourceful.
Remember when we made at one of my sister circles, we made vision board purses.
Oh, nice.
So you could carry, and wallets, and you could carry it with you. So we can make those if y'all want, and we can make boards.
Yeah, just whatever you have,
So-
bring it.
Good morning, sisters.
your-
This is Allison.
Do it on your phones.
Yes. Yes.
On your vision boards, do you guys do quadrants where you have the money quadrant, you have the health quadrant, you have the your dream quadrant? That's how we did our
I do it however your spirit or your soul leads you to do it. Because I know for me personally, I have a vision board already with my vision overall, my macro, right? But now I have to do a vision board just specifically for myself on a specific subject. I've been assigned to do that. So yeah, it's whatever you're feeling.
Yeah.
So I just want to, I didn't do a vision board seriously. I did a vision book and a composition book. And so I carried that book with me. But this year, being here in Detroit, this is what my vision board looks like. And like I said, it has to be creative. It has to flow. So, but most importantly, this quote that I found at the end says, I gotta get on this side. I am what time, circumstance, history have made of me, certainly. But I am also much more than that. So are we. And that's James Baldwin. So this is me. It looks busy, it looks involved, it's detailed, Virgo. And around the edges, I had one of my spirit mom, she's transitioned, but she used to write affirmations and bring them to yoga class, and I made copies, sided copies, and they were each day about health. Like this one says, each day I'm becoming stronger, healthier, and more complete. Yeah, this is me. And even though it's not specifically like divided into quadrants, I know each area that I've touched on, this is what's manifesting, this is what's unfolding. And it was like such a joy to do this. This is how I be. Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
You could do an art critique on that. You got color and texture and movement and everything going on there.
That's real dope, Nawili.
Well, thank you, Miss Dopeness, to you.
Look, okay, I'm gonna show y'all my vision board, and I never show anybody my vision board. So feel honored and privileged. So this is my vision board. This is my vision board, right? Okay, let me see.
Oh,
Nice.
I like that.
That's beautiful. Yep. All righty.
That red is popping.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Yes.
I've done it on a gold. I've done it on a gold board
I like that red.
I've done it like, yeah.
Love it.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
That's my grandbaby right there. And
Oh, beautiful.
love you and blessing.
Yes. Yes.
We're the $1 billion babes. And
all right.
that's Phoenix. That's Iman, my son. Tapping into his
beautiful.
spirituality to get to his greatest good. That's Satori. And look, okay, so you see this picture, right?
Yes.
I took a dance class. I took a dance class at WC3 this past semester. And I came to class. I wasn't even thinking. I came to class. I had a shirt, gray shirt cut off like that. I came to class. I brought it. My teacher was like, "You brought it today, girl. You brought it, right?"
Yeah.
We go out to lunch. We go out to lunch. And she said, "Girl, you over there looking like Flash Dance." I said, "Okay, confirmation." She was like, "Girl, you brought it like Flash Dance today. You even look like Flash Dance." I was like, "Look at me." Yes, so manifest.
Yes.
Manifest. Yeah, so that's mine. Thank y'all for letting me share that.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Absolutely. Mama Heffernan?
Yes.
I just wanted to share, you all, if you need cardboard, do not pay. You can go to Costco or Sam's Club and go between the toilet paper and the paper towel. They have these big, giant sheets of cardboard.
Okay.
You put your vision board on. I mean,
nice.
I never paid for poster board. We used to go, I would come out of the Costco with the cart full of the cardboard.
Love it.
Where do you guys get magazines? That's what I've been having trouble finding.
Oh, I go to the library. If you go to the library, usually they'll give you their old magazines for free.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I just Google and then print. I pick what I want, print it, and then.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what you do for vision boards?
Oh, girl, that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
You use them to manifest, because manifestation is more, you got to use words, you got to use visions, you got to get that vision in front of you. It takes approximately 7 times for the human mind to actually recognize or attach itself to something. That's why advertisers constantly play things and show you things over and over and over and over and over again.
To embed it in your subconscious.
Yeah, they're trying to embed it in your mind. So putting things in front of you constantly helps to manifest them. So yeah, you gotta have that visual to strengthen it, especially on them hard days when you want to forget. You be like, "Oh, this is my why. Oh yeah, I remember." And you can just get lost in that vision, like, "Oh yeah, this is where I'm about to head. This is what I'm doing this for." That type of thing.
Yeah.
Now we only have 3 minutes, and so
okay. All right.
You and your team wrap it up.
Actually, I want to thank everyone. Thank you so much, Ahene. You have been a joy, a blessing.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and you can join us anytime, girl.
I would love to.
Yeah, anytime. You got to come to Detroit, please do.
Oh, you make me want to come. Hearing all this stuff.
All the listeners gotta come.
Yes, you gotta come. So, again, thank you all for just all your loving support and for just being who you are. And, I give myself permission to be like you give yourself permission. Oh yeah. Mama Hetero said African World Festival, the arts, I told you to come that weekend. Okay. So when Fana comes, yeah. So, I just want to thank you all for just giving yourself permission to be, in this world, it takes courage, takes strength. And we're just going to do it beautifully and joyfully. Keep teaching and training ourselves how to be who we really want to be. So I want to close with Mama Hetero, I'm Feeling You. We're going to close with the peace and love poem. So we're doing American Sign Language. So brushing the hands every time we do that. So let's do call and response. I'll say peace. I'll say the line and then y'all repeat, because the other way it doesn't work. So this is going to be the symbol for peace. This is love. So we'll do peace and love. So let's bring our palms at our heart center. Let's take a deep breath in. Let's breathe out. And we will begin. Peace before me.
Peace
Peace
before me.
before me.
For me.
Peace behind me.
Peace
Peace
behind
behind
me.
me.
Peace to my left.
Peace to my
Peace
left.
to my left.
To my left.
Peace to my right.
Peace to my
Peace
right.
to my right.
Peace above me.
Peace
Peace
above me.
Above me.
me.
Peace below me.
Peace
Peace below me.
Below me.
Peace unto me.
Peace
unto
Unto me.
Peace to all.
peace
Peace
to
to
all.
all.
Peace to the universe.
Peace
Peace
to
to the
the
universe.
universe.
Now with love
Love,
before me.
love
love
before me.
before me.
Love behind me.
Love
Love behind me.
me.
Love to my left.
Love to my left.
Love to my right.
Love to my right.
Right.
Love above me.
love above
Above me.
Love below me.
Love below me.
Me.
Love unto me.
Love unto me.
Love to all.
Love to all.
All.
Love to the universe.
love
Love
to
to
the
the
universe.
universe.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Woo!
It is.
All right. Thank you all.
Bye,
See
everyone.
ya.
Mama Nawili, drop the link to the Oath of Manifestation.
Oh, okay. Sheila already did put something up too.
Okay, fabulous.
What I
All
said
right.
was,
Love you guys. Love you guys. Hug yourselves.
Nice meeting everyone. Thank you for having
Bye.
me.
Nice
Yeah.
meeting you, girl.
Okay, love you. Peace.
yeah, text me your email and I will send it to you. My phone number is down there.
Fauna didn't say it. Okay. See y'all.
See ya.